Did you know that 70 to 80% of your immune system is located in your gut? Yeah, that's a fact. Let me tell you a little bit more. Peace, beautiful beings. Welcome back to the Gut Health series. Today is episode 2 of why you should be caring about your gut health. Today we're going to be talking about why your immunity relies on your gut health. But first, I want to say thank you to today's sponsor, and that is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community full of classes for anyone who loves learning. It's a wonderful platform. I've used Skillshare for years. You've all heard me talk about it. It helped me learn how to edit videos for YouTube. It helped me learn photography and basic photography tips for my Instagram and my website. And now I'm taking a wonderful class by Jonathan Van Ness all about self-care. It's called The Ultimate Self-Care Playbook, Discover and Nurture Your Centered Self. I thought it was perfect to mention that today because we are talking about gut health. We're talking about centering ourselves, literally the literal center of ourselves, and self-care. And Jonathan's class has uplifted me. There are tons of journal prompts, and Jonathan has a really funny, awesome way of reminding us how to love ourselves again. So if you have a special skill that you are ready to start, I really urge you to try Skillshare today. And today's a perfect day because guess what, beautiful beings? You know I have a discount deal for you. The first 1,000 of you who go and sign up today are going to get it 1 month free on Skillshare. You can get a lot done in 1 month. So, the gut and the immune system. Beautiful beings, human beings and microorganisms have been interdependent since the very beginning of time. We are not alone, and not even alone within ourselves. We've got all sorts of viruses and bacteria and microorganisms moving all throughout this body and interacting with us in every moment. Over time, we've even evolved with these microorganisms to develop beneficial relationships. The human gastrointestinal tract is lined with upwards of 100 million different microorganisms. And this is things like bacteria, viruses, fungi, protozoa, and they all come under this beautiful umbrella of what we call microbiota. And research has shown us that a dysfunctional gut microbiota is linked to so many of our diseases, autoimmune issues, and things that are causing human beings to suffer. Microbiota produces metabolites, and these metabolites help generate energy, help us maintain overall health, and help us remove toxins. Imagine how you're feeling if your microbiota is not looking so good. Yes, microbiota is not just in the gut. It can be found all over the human body. So our immune system is our body's first line of defense against antigens. Antigens are immune-stimulating substances. They're usually proteins found on the surface of cells or microorganisms, but they can also be chemicals, foreign substances, toxins. So just like I said in our first gut health episode, our gut is the one place where the outside world is constantly let inside at a pretty large amount compared to other openings in our body. So due to the fact that the gut is constantly coming in contact with these antigens, more than half of the body's antibody producing cells are located within the gut wall. Yes, you heard that right. More than half. The gut is lined with this beautiful protective mucus layer, and that mucus immune system holds all of the antibodies and all of your soldiers that are running around getting information and sending it in and learning how to process what you've eaten and learning how to fight for you. And when we are not taking care of our gut health and that microbiota gets out of balance, then we are lowering our defenses and our body's ability to distinguish between friend or foe. This perfect mucus immune system on the lining relies on that balanced microbiota in the gut. What the gut microbiota does for the lining is it colonizes it with beneficial bacteria. It limits nutrients that are available to the pathogens. It produces antimicrobial substances, and it supports the GI tract's protective layer. So then what can we do about it, beautiful beings? You know what I'm gonna say. First, I say, get your gut health tested. If you're able to, go for it. I've told you where you can get your gut health tested. Check out episode 1. and find out some answers specifically for your body. If you cannot, there are things that you can start doing right away. Number one, goodbye processed foods. Goodbye. They are full of toxins. It's going to make it harder on your body. If you keep putting it in there, what's going to happen? It's going to start killing good bacteria. Your microbiota is going to get out of balance. And we just talked about what your microbiota needs to be able to have to support your beautiful mucus layer to keep you protected. Processed foods are not helping that. Going along with processed foods are vegetable oils. Vegetable oils are toxic. I'm talking about canola oil, sunflower oil, grapeseed oil, safflower oil. These oils have a high rancidity rate. I'm going to talk about it in another video and share all about it for you. But for now, stay away from those oils. Cook your food in good fats like avocado oil, olive oil, coconut oil. These oils can be heated higher and can be used for eating. More importantly, I want to go towards butter. I want to go towards tallow. I want to go towards ghee. That's the good stuff right there, but we'll get into that in another video. Also, eating real foods. You're going to cut out the processed foods and eat real foods. We're going to not eat too much raw vegetables because then your microbiota is having to do a lot of fermentation. And when we have too much fermentation, it can throw off the bacteria in our gut. So I know my channel's been a constant learning and unlearning, right? We're talking about raw veganism a few years ago, and now we're saying limit the raw vegetables and eat highly nutritive animal foods and plants and seasonal fruit. Sleep, you should be getting 7 to 9 hours every night, and your circadian rhythm should be on point, meaning you need to be going to bed by 10 p.m. at the latest. Go with the sun. Sleep when the sun is down, rise when the sun is up. In the next episode of this gut healing series, we're going to talk about why keeping up with your circadian rhythm and the sun can be so beneficial for your gut health. That's it for today's episode, beautiful beings. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Remember to use that link below in the description for your 1-month free trial. Stay tuned for episode 3 of Healing Our Guts. Peace.